got in bed, 44 pistol under my head. Woke up the next morning around 9:30. The hacks and the buggies all standing in line. Gents and the gamblers standing all around us, taking a little safety to a burying ground. I done, I grabbed my head and away I run, and I made a good run, but a little too slow. They overtook me in Jericho. I was standing on the corner, ringing the bell, and up steps the sheriff from Thomasville, and he says, "Young man, ain't your name Brown? Remember the night shot Sadie down?" First degree and the second degree. If you got any papers, won't you read them to me? They took me downtown, they dressed me in black, and they set me on the train and started me back, and they threw me down in that Thomasville jail where I had no money for to go my mail. Right hand, 41 days, 41 nights, and 41 years, where the ball and strike. Well, I was born one morning, well, I heard my mammy say to my baby, let's call him John Henry Brown. Walk on, boy, walk on down the road where there ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Walk on, boy. Well, I left my mammy and my pappies just about the age of 10. Lord, I got me a job working on the levee, toting water for the hard-working man. Walk on, boy, walk on down the road where there ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Walk on, boy. Some advice I want to give to you. Son, find a good woman, be good to her, and she's gonna be good to you. Walk on, boy, walk on down the road where there ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Walk on, boy. Anybody should ask you just who is that fella Brown, you can tell him I'm the boy that December smoking where he beat that steam drill down. Walk on, boy, walk on down the road where there ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Walk on, boy, walk on, boy, walk on, boy. Sing you this is an old Irish tune. It's called "The Little Beggar Man." Over here. here in North Carolina, we know it as the red boy, red-haired boy. Hey, thank you, sir. This is a real common tune in Ireland. It's got a lot of good poetry to it. It goes a little something like this. Night for his dinner, he has nothing else to do but to cut around the corner with his old weekadoo. Well, I slept in the barn one night, caravan, a shocking wet night. It was a slip till the dawn with holes in the roof and the rain coming through and the rats and the cats they played peekaboo. Who should awaken but the woman of the house with her white spotty apron and her calico blouse? She began to frighten and I said, "Ooh, ma'am, don't be afraid, for it's only Johnny Doo." On night, diddle-dum-ba-dee, 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 diddle-dum-ba-doo, diddle-dum-ba-da, diddle-dum-ba-dee, diddle-dum-ba-da. Met the little girl while walking one day. Good morning, little flaxy-haired girl, I did say. Good morning, little beggar man, how do you do? When you're right, when you're dead, when you're old, we can do. I'll buy a pair of leggings and the collar and the tie, and a nice young lady I'll fetch by and by. Buy a pair of goggles and a color them blue, and an old-fashioned lady I will make her do. On my back and over the fields with my great bowls of sack with holes in my shoes and doing the skin ring-a-doodle with me old Johnny Doo. As we're going to bed for it's getting late at night and the fire's all rigged and out goes the light. So now you've heard the story of me old ring-a-doo. It's goodbye and God be with you, says old Johnny Doo. That's always a fun song.
Johnny Mickledoo.
There was a Johnny Mickledoo and McGee and me and a couple of two or three went on a spree one day. I had a pop or two, which we knew out the blue, and the beer and whiskey blew, and we all felt gay. Our stomachs were to pack. We ordered out a feed, which indeed we did eat, but we still felt slack. Johnny Mickledoo was as blue as a Jew in a pit of Irish stew. He soon went out of sight. He shouted out encore with a roar for some more, and I never felt before such a keen appetite. We ordered breaks and ham, had you down, ordered crime. Oh, Colonel Devil Mess. It's got so many long lyrics. I do remember Tim Finnegan's Wake. Tim Finnegan lived on Walking Street, a gentle Irishman, mighty odd. He had a brogue, both rich and sweet, and the rise in the world he carried a heart. You see, he'd sort of a diddler's way, with the love for the liquor board Tim was born. To help him out with his work each day, he'd drop with a grave there every morn. Whack pull it all now, and see about it now, wet the floor, your trotter shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. One morning Tim felt rather full, his head felt heavy, which made him quake. Fell from the ladder and he broke his skull, so they carried him home, his corpse to wake. They rolled him up in a nice clean sheet, and they laid him out upon the bed with a gallon of whiskey at his feet and a bottle of porter at his head. Back pull it down, and see about now at the floor, your trotter shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Well, his friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. First she handed tea and cakes, then pipes, tobacco and whiskey punch. Biddy O'Brien began to cry, such a nice clean corpse did you ever see? Then Tim O'Brien, why did you die? Well, you howled your cow, said Paddy McGee. Whack all the down, and see you born. shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. And then Petticoat kind of pulled up the job. Oh, Biddy says she a rug, I'm sure. Biddy gave her a belt in the gob and left her sprawling on the floor. When the war did soon engage, 'twas woman to woman and man to man. Shillelagh law was all the rage, and the rolling erection soon began. Back for the doll, now Nancy, your partner at the floor, your shoulders shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Well, then Mickey Maloney ducked his head when a knocking of whiskey flew at him. Piston spilling on the bed, the liquor scattered over him. Them revived, see how he rises, timidly rising from the bed, saying, well, your whiskey around like blazes, thundering jaded within the bed. Whack for the now Nancy, your partner at the floor with your brother shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Whack for the now Nancy, your partner at the floor, your brother shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Thank you, guys.
What was that tune?
That was the Cattle and the Cane. The Cattle and the Cane break. Benny Thomason plays that one actually real nice too. Let's sing you guys an acapella tune here.
Oh, no, we do have some.
And am I born to die, to lay this body down, and must my trembling spirit fly into a world unknown, and must my trembling spirit fly into a
Once I close, I'll have five.
soon as from this earth I go, what will become of me? Eternal happiness or woe shall then my portion be. Eternal happiness or woe shall then my portion be. A land of darkest shame, unpierced by human thought, that dreary region of the dead, where all things are forgone. That weary region of the dead, where all things are forgone. Years ago, on a cold dark night, someone was killed beneath the town hall line. There were few at the scene, but they all agreed that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. The judge said, "Son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, then you won't have to my best friend's wine, where she walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The scaffold was high and eternity was near. She stood in the crowd and shed not a tear. But sometimes at night, when the cold wind blows in a long black veil, she cries over my bones. But she walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows but me. Nobody knows but me.
See if I can remember this one.
Rememorized that one like last night. I was like, I don't know how I got this whole thing
What's the name
down.
of that piece?
Mallorca by Albanese.
Thank you guys. There's some more of the Spanish pieces of music for you.
There's a happy child at home, in my memory I can see, standing out upon the hill, beneath the shadow of the tree. If I only had my way, it would give my heart a thrill, just to simply wander back to the cabin on the hill. Oh, I want to wander back to the cabin on the hill, beneath the shadow of the tree. Just to be with those I love, it would give my heart a thrill. And I want to wander back to the cabin on the hill. But the saddest of it all, I could never more return to that happy childhood home. Matters not how much I earn. If I only had my way, it would give my heart a thrill. And I want to wander back to the cabin on the hill. Oh, I want to wander back to the cabin on the hill, beneath the shadow of the tree. I would like to linger still, just to be with those I love. It would give my heart a thrill. And I want to wander back to the cabin on the hill. And I want to wander back to the cabin on the hill. We've met, my own true love. We've met, said he. I've just returned from the salt, salt sea, and it's all for the love of thee. Well, I could have married the king's daughter dear. She would have married me. Forsaken her crowns of gold, and it's all for the love of thee. Well, come in, my own true salt sea. Then she picked up her sweet little babe, and kisses she gave it 3. Said, stay right here, my darling little babe, and keep your papa company. Well, then he jumped on a milk white steed, and her on a dapple gray. They rode till they came to the banks of the sea, 3 hours before the break of day. They had not been on the ship 3 weeks, I'm sure it was not 4, till his true love began to weep and to moan, and she wept most bitterly. Well, is it for my silver you weep? Is it for my stone? Or is it for that house carpenter whose face you'll never see no more? Well, it's neither for your silver I weep, and neither for your stone, but I do weep for my darling little babe, whose face I'll never see no more. Then a curse to the sailor she cried, a curse she swore. You robbed me of my house carpenter, whose face I'll never see no more. They had not been on the ship 3 weeks, I'm sure it was not 4, till there sprang a leak in the bottom of the ship, and it sank for to rise no more. Oh, what hills, my darling true love, what hills so high are those? Those are the hills of heaven, my love, but not where we must go. And what hills are those, my love, those hills so deep and drear? Those are the hills of hell, my love, and now we will rest here. I'll sing one more for you guys here. It's an old Jimmy Rogers tune. It's an old love song that he wrote called "Old Pal of My Heart." It's a sweet little song. Well, the shadows of twilight are falling on a heart so lonesome and blue. I can hear her voice sweetly calling, and it brings back memories of you. Oh, pal of my heart, are you lonesome? Oh, pal of my dreams, are you blue? It's been many days since we parted. My thoughts are forever of you. Life is so empty without you. I'll long for you forever, it seems. For I know you'll always be the same sweet pal to me when I come back to you in my dreams. Hi, sweet pal to me. Oh, pal of my heart, are you lonesome? Oh, pal of my dreams, are you blue? It's been many days since we parted. My thoughts are forever of you. Well, life is so empty without you. I'll long for you forever, it seems. For I know you'll always be the same sweet pal to me when I come back to you in my dreams. Hiding your Thanks, folks. Thanks, sir. It's been great being here. Thank you guys for being here. And my name is Kessler Watson again, and I think that's it for me. So thank you guys.
Thank you.